What's going on, guys? John Alder here from Tkinter.com, and in this video, we're going to look at light and dark modes for CustomTkinter and Python. All right, guys, like I said, in this video, we're going to look at light and dark modes for CustomTkinter. But before we get started, if you like this video, want to see more like it, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and be sure to grab your totally free PDF copy of my Tkinter widget quick reference guidebook. This thing is awesome, over 150 pages with all the Tkinter widget attributes. Grab your free copy today. Just head over to tkinter.com/widget-book, enter your email address, and I'll send that right out to you. And while you're there, think about membership in tkinter.com. You get all my Tkinter courses, all my future courses for one low price. Use coupon code YouTube to get 30% off membership if you're interested. All right, in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about light and dark modes with CustomTkinter, and we've already looked at this in the past, but in this video, I'm going to show you how to switch between them in your app. So we can click this button, boom, it goes to light mode. You see, it says this is light in the box here. The text is black, the entry thing is white, the whole thing is turned sort of light gray. We can switch back to dark again, boom, this text turns to white, the box turns to a gray, everything else is sort of muted black or very dark gray, whatever you want to call that. And we can switch back and forth. I don't know why you would want to do this, but that's what we're going to do in this video. We're also going to talk a little bit about color themes and how you cannot switch between color themes while your app is running. Not sure why. I will talk about that a little bit in this video too. So let's head over to our code. I'm using the Sublime Text Editor in the Get Bash terminal as always. And as always, you can find a link to the code in the pinned comment section below, as well as a link to the playlist with all the other videos in this CustomTkinter series. So check that out if you haven't so far. So I've got our basic starter code that we always use. I'm calling it ctk_lightdark.py. And let's just come down here and create an entry box real quick. So I'm going to call this my_text. And this is going to be a CustomTkinter.ctk text box. And we want to put it in root, and let's give this a width of like, say 600 by a height of maybe 300-ish. And then let's my_text dot pack this guy. And let's give this a pad Y of like 20, push it down the screen a little bit. And now let's create a button underneath that. Let's call this my_button. And this is going to be a CustomTkinter.ctk button. We want to put it in a root. We want the text to say, I don't know, change light/dark, something like that. And let's give this a command of change. Now we don't have this function yet. We'll create it in just a second. But for now, let's go my_button dot pack. Give this a pad Y of like, let's say 10 or something. Push down screen just a little bit. Or I don't know, we'll go 20. Let's go crazy. Go 20. There we go. So let's come up here and let's define that change function. And for now, let's just pass. Now I'm going to go ahead and run this just to make sure this looks okay. Everything's laid out the way we want it to. So let's head over to our terminal. I'm in my ctkinter.com directory, and let's run Python ctk_lightdark.py. And when we do, we get this dark mode with a text box and a button that doesn't do anything, but all right, we're all set up here. Now, the reason why, you should probably know by now that this is dark mode to begin with, is because right up here when we used our starter code, we set the appearance mode to dark. You'll notice right underneath this, we set the default color theme to dark blue. The themes are blue, dark blue, and green. So, you can play around with this. If we wanted to change this to green, we would just do something like that. Come back over here, run this guy again. And now the button is green, right? Likewise, if we change that back, we could change this to light when we define our program back at the beginning. And if we run this, of course, we get the light mode. So we're familiar with these modes. We've played with these in the past, very beginning of this playlist, but how do we switch between them while your app is running? Super, super simple. Let's just come down here. I'm going to switch this to dark. And here we just grab this whole guy, and in this function, we just pass in whatever we want. So I can change this to light and go ahead and save this. Remember, it's dark by default. So if we run this and we click this button, boom, it goes to light. If we click it again, well, it's still light. It's not changing back. So if we want to toggle back and forth, we have to do a little bit of logic. And let's come back over here. And let's come up here and let's create a variable. Call it anything we want. I'm just going to call it mode. And let's set that equal to dark by default. So here inside of our function, we could say, hey, if mode equals dark, well, if it's already dark and we've clicked the button, that means we want to change it from dark to something else. In this case, probably light. And then we can come up here and inside of our function, let's go global mode because we're going to update this variable. And if we don't make it global in this function, we're going to have a hard time keeping track of it outside of the functions. And then inside of here, we could just set the mode equal to now say light. Else we can just go, well, it's the opposite. So we would change that to dark and then set the mode here to dark. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this, head back over here and run this guy. And now if we click this button, boom, that goes to light. It goes back to dark, back to light, back to dark. And if we want to update the box to say what the thing is, I guess we could do that. Let's come down here and let's say my_text.delete from 0.0 to the end. So let's say clear text box. And then here, let's go my_text.insert. We want to insert at the end. And what do we want to insert? This is light mode, ... We could just copy this, move down here and change this to this is dark mode. Okay, that looks good. Go ahead and save this, head back over here, run this guy again. And now when we click this, boom, it says this is light mode. We click it again, boom, it says now this is dark mode. Okay, pretty cool. So that's how to switch between light and dark mode. Super, super simple. I'm not really sure why you would want to do this, but I guess there's certain circumstances where you might want to. Now this begs the question, if we can switch around between dark and light mode, can we switch around between the different themes? And well, it's a good question. And so we can play around with this. We can come down here below my button and let's go my_option. And let's create a quick option menu like we did in the last video. Check the playlist if you didn't see that. That's just a CustomTkinter.ttk option menu. We want to put it in root. We want the values equal to colors. And here, let's go colors, create a quick Python list here. And our options are blue, dark blue, and green. So here, let's my_option dot pack, give this a pad Y like 10, push down the screen a little bit. And here, let's give this a command of change_colors. So we don't have this function obviously yet, but we can come up here and let's just define change colors. Let's pass in our choice. And here, let's grab this thing right here and just put it in there. And instead of passing in the color hard-coded, we could just pass in the choice. Okay, that looks good. Let's go ahead and save this and run it, see what that looks like. And our option menu just barely fits in here. We might want to resize this. But here we could pick dark blue and nothing happens. We could pick green and nothing happens. We can hit blue and nothing happens. There's no error, there's no anything. It just doesn't update. And the reason why this is, for some reason or another, you have to just hard code this in at the beginning of your app. In order to update it, you have to restart your app. Now, you could do some hacking to sort of change this a little bit. You could sort of keep track of all of your widgets in a function and then update that function with changing the colors of every widget. That's not obviously what we want. We just want to change the entire theme. And I've not been able to figure out a way to do that programmatically. Back in earlier versions, you could update the theme, I think, by calling the update default color theme function. It's just like the set default color theme function, only it was update, but that doesn't work anymore. I don't know if they got rid of that or if that's only for Macs. It might work for Mac. If you're on a Mac, give it a try. It would just be, this exact thing. Well, here, instead of set default color, it would be update default color. So if you're on a Mac, give that a try. That might work. I don't think it works anymore, but hey, doesn't work. It's a nice thought, but we can only change the dark and light mode after the program starts. That's kind of all there is to it. So either way, this is still fun. We can update the appearance mode from dark to light programmatically from within our program while it's still running, and that's kind of cool. And that's all there is to it. So that's all for this video. If you liked it, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. And be sure to grab your totally free PDF copy of my Tkinter widget quick reference guide book. This thing is awesome, over 150 pages with all the Tkinter widget attributes. Grab your free copy today. Just head over to tkinter.com/widget-book. Enter your email address and I'll send that right out to you. And while you're there, think about membership in tkinter.com. You get all my Tkinter courses, all my future courses for one low price. Use coupon code YouTube to get 30% off membership if you're interested. My name is John Elder from Tkinter.com, and I'll see you in the next video.